Hello friends, welcome to yet another fascinating session of Wisdom Zone. This is Shubro, and friends, in today's video you will get top phrasal verbs for spoken English. So it is my earnest request to all of you, please watch this video to learn all the top phrasal verbs for spoken English. And if you still haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait, immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So friends, welcome back once again to this fascinating session on top phrasal verbs for spoken English. And as I have promised, in today's video I am gonna give you some top phrasal verbs which you can use to communicate smartly. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with today's top phrasal verbs. So friends, the first top phrasal verb I'm gonna discuss is on your screen, that is tuck away. Let me repeat, it's tuck away. It means to keep something in a safe place, especially money or any other precious thing. And you keep it in a safe place away and protect it. That's called to tuck away. As you see, the example is on your screen. Sam used to keep a little money tucked away in a locker. So I'm quite sure it's clear. That means he used to keep a little money separately and he used to save that money. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next, we will dive into the next one. Again, we see tuck away. Tuck away can be used in another way, as you see. It also means to eat a lot of food. That is also called to tuck away. As you see, the example is on your screen. We tucked away a heavy lunch before we went out. That means we ate a lot of food before we went out. I'm quite sure it's clear. That means a heavy lunch. I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next, we will dive into the next phrasal verb. And the next top phrasal verb is trip out. Let me repeat, trip out. Very uncommon one, but it can be very effective. It means to get high or to hallucinate as a result of drugs. You must have seen when some people who consume drugs, especially drugs like LSD, they hallucinate, they get high, and they do not remain normal. That feeling is called to trip out. As you see the example, Tom tripped out for several hours after consuming the LSD. So this is very common when someone takes this kind of drug, the person becomes high. That's called to trip out. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next, we will dive into the next top phrasal verb for today, that is stop up. Let me repeat, it's stop up. It means to stay up late. That means to remain awake late at night. So as you see the example, we stopped up last night watching a web series. That means we stayed up late, in fact, watching a web series. Up next, we will dive into the next one, that is try back. Very useful for everyday conversation. So this top phrasal verb try back means to try to return someone's telephone call again. Maybe when you called someone and you did not get through or did not connect or could not speak to the person, try back means to call that person back again. As you see the example, I called but she wasn't in, so I will try back later. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Let me repeat, I called but she wasn't in, so I will try back later. That means again I'll call back. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next, we'll dive into the next top phrasal verb for today, that is split up. Again, a very useful one for spoken English. Split up means to finish a relationship. So as you see the example, Jane split up with her boyfriend last month. So let me repeat the example, Jane split up with her boyfriend last month. Up next, we'll dive into the next one, that is run to. Run to has two meanings. The first meaning is to reach a particular amount. That's called to run to. Very useful one. That means to reach or extend to a particular amount, or you can say that to reach a particular amount. As you see the example, the book runs to more than 900 pages. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So friends, up next we will see the last one. Again we see run to. Run to also means to ask someone to help or protect you, especially when you ask someone for some sort of help, financial help. That time you can say that he ran to someone for something, especially help. As you see the example, Tom always runs to his uncle whenever he is short of cash. That means he asks for money, he approaches his uncle for help, financial help, whenever he is short of cash. I'm quite sure it's clear. So friends, today you got some extremely important phrasal verbs. These are top English phrasal verbs. Try to use them in your spoken English and also incorporate them in your writing. And please go through the examples and make sentences and comment below. And if you still haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait. Immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So stay tuned for further informative videos, friends. And please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.